We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome everyone to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Volunteers will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a look at them first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Turning it on! And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Nevada comes to the line facing third and long. Looking to pass. It's Pineda. Got his man in the middle. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on fourth down. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a fourth down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. Fourth down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. The give. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone, and they're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. So Tennessee's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the game.
Makes the grab deep. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. The Vols are in the hurry-up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Looking downfield, it's fired. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Under fire. Got a wide open receiver. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Volunteers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. At the 45 on his way. Wide open spaces. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Nevada. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today between Penn State and Ohio State. Ohio State is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shame that might have been a little closer than Buckeyes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Oh, he's got some space. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. The 20. He's at the... And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Got his man quickly. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Pineda. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Nevada trying to convert the 4th down. Motion from the back. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
And the Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's a heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll pull it on the read. At the 35, he's loose. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. To the air, it's Pineda. Oh, they're after him. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Burks. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Looking for space, it's Morris. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Finds a man on the left. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put it.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. Spins away from the defense. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's fired. Zings it complete to the right. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. Now up by 7 points here in the second. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got...
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Trying play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end, and now a little room to operate. From the red zone, looking for a man. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dances away. Trying to find the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Coming out with it, it's Richardson. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So here is the Tennessee offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He's in open space downfield. Quick step and go. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They're looking for an advantage to the right. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Byard. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Volunteers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He'll throw it. Caught close to the marker. It's Thomas. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. That's caught. It's Thomas. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Makes a grab, pass to Marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Pineda. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Nevada comes to the line after getting the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires the pass, intercepted. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Dropping back, it's Pineda. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
You know, it's easy to catch the football, but it's a lot harder to catch it when you're about to be out of bounds and you got to twist your body and turn it and keep it in bounds. What a great job by the receiver with great body control, staying in bounds and making the catch.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown, Nevada! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Well, the running back really lucky he jumped on his own fumble right there, and he's going to have to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure on the ball and with ball security because you put it on the ground, you find yourself on the sideline in this offense.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Back to pass, it's Meyer. Punch it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Vols want to move quickly.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Volunteers will send out the punt unit. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on! And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Wants to throw. It's Byard. Moving away from pressure. Runs through the tackle. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number 1. He wasn't able to do that.
The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this 3rd and very long. Going for it all. Got it in stride at the 15. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Nevada! Fit it in the window for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Cal has had almost no answers today, and when they've had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Berkeley. They're trailing by 24 to Pittsburgh. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Vols come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Byard. Makes the catch. Able to work into the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's going to run it.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are... And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over.
And his QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
Gets it out fast. Touchdown ball! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. The give to the tailback. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. On the move at the 30. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Catch in the middle, it's Walters. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Pineda. He makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Nevada going for it on 4th down. Let's see what they call to open this final period. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. Pulls it in. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Hard running there. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted deep in his own end. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. Nevada way behind the sticks on this 3rd down play. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So here is the Tennessee offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. To throw, it's fired. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is good. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
45, Tennessee, 31.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Handoff to the single running back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job of assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. SMU notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Dallas is worth its weight in gold to the Mustangs. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Off the play fake on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. This time it's complete.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And here's the third interception of the night.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Backed up now, here's second and long. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On the move, it's Brooks. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further. That last score sort of like the finishing touch on a great meal, as they are oh so close to tasting victory and getting ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Byard. Flushed out of the pocket. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Fires to the middle. It's complete. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 4 wide out set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Looking to throw on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After this, it'll be a wrap. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete. Looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.